Hi, I'm Natalie. It's been brought to my attention by some friends that it would be a really good idea to actually show you who I am, because up until this point I have recorded voice recordings of my channelings. So I'm here to introduce myself as Natalie. I'm often asked, what is a channel? What is channeling? Channeling is really where I become the vessel, and a light being is channeled through me, which I invoke. So depending on what the questioner would like to know, depends on what I decide to invoke. So it could be an elemental, a planetary sphere, it can be an angel, an archangel, and generally speaking, one of those, depending on whether it's a question about relationships or business or money or health, or an Olympic master, they all come in. I can invoke whichever one I think is best for the question for the client. It's basically you having FaceTime with God, with the light being. I do not know what I am saying, so whatever you receive is right for this moment. How you react to what you're being told is your responsibility, because I'm literally like I'm like the telephone wire. So you are having a conversation with the light being regarding your concerns. So at the end, it is entirely up to you whether you wish to validate it or not, or whether you wish to keep it to yourself. You might be able to say, not necessarily go the ins and outs of what was said, but that you validate it, that you understand it. So that's what channeling is. That's how it's different from what other people do. There's several different ways to read, so it's not to say someone's wrong. It's just to say that the way that I do it is via channeling. So today I've decided, just to before I start, I'm going to do a little bit of flute, and then what I'm going to do is I've already got an archangel ready and waiting to channel to you, and it will be a message for humanity today. If you should wish to have a private reading, I do private readings, and I can do these via messenger if you're shy. I found out about a week ago that I'm quite capable of channeling a light being and answering your question via messenger. This is really good for those that don't necessarily want to be seen and are quite shy but still have a question they wish to be answered. The other way, which is really works well, is Skype. So if you're not within England, or you're in London, or you're abroad, Skype works really well. I've Skyped channeled many a time across to Canada and to the US, and now I can also say London and Ireland. So that's another means. And then there's, for the people that are local to or willing to travel to Ivy Bridge, I can do in person. So those are the methods that I can give you private readings to. You can find me currently on the website www.divinetherapies.co.uk, or obviously through my pages on Facebook. I have the Natalie Divine Therapy page, and I have the Wisdom Tree page, that are public pages on Facebook, and also my private page for those that know me. So I'm going to start with the flute now. you can tell I'm still learning. Okay. Tzaphkiel is ready. I'm Tzaphkiel. How may I serve?
I don't know what to say. The human race.
My dear ones, you're in times of great change. With some, there is a great deal of unrest. Many at this time are having issues coming up for them to process, to work through and to heal. When you honour your shadow side, and the things that are being shown to you to work through, then you can continue to evolve. When you deny the shadow side, it is like denying a part of you. For both the positive and the negative makes us up as one, as a whole. Just roll with it, honour it, and if you need to take time away, for yourself, to nurture yourself, it is a good thing. It is not selfish. The human race feels guilty often when they put their needs first, and yet this is important to do so, particularly where one needs to be healed in order to move forwards within their life journey. Do not be concerned with the why me energy. Just look within and think, what is this situation trying to teach me? What am I to learn from this? If it is a situation that reoccurs, why is it reoccurring? What are you denying yourself? The shadow side will continually show you until you honour it and grow from it. Those who are in service and are already walking the path of the light, you're always feeling Mother Earth's cry for help. There are many ways, many paths that walk the light. There is not just one path to the light. So many of you, in your own way, are in service. You may be in service for the animal kingdom. Protecting them, serving them, standing up for their rights. Or you may be as a whole to Mother Earth and Father Sky and nature and the seas and the waters. And at the moment, Mother Gaia needs all those that walk the light path to honour her, protect her and respect her, and allow us, light beings, to teach those that may not understand the importance of only taking what you need and giving back, healing her, respecting her. There are many fires at this moment in time, natural disasters. It is Mother Earth's way of calling upon us to lovingly respect her. As light workers, we could call in the rains to help dampen down the fires in these respective corners of the earth. We can heal the rivers and the streams of where we live through our own personal ritual and intention. These travel always to the main rivers and the main seas. So by you thinking you are healing just your pond, your stream, your river, you are indeed helping all waters of the earth. At the moment, the human race has finally realised the issues that plastics are raising for the marine animals and the seas and pollutants of the waters. For water is your life force. Without waters you cannot exist. Just as when the last tree falls, so that will be the end of the human race. The energetic portals are opening up all the time, and the human race are elevating and evolving and waking up to who they are, to their purpose. Sometimes this takes them beyond their comfort zone, taking them beyond the cliff into the unknown. This is a good thing. For if you follow your heart and your gut, or your hara, or your intuition, whichever you desire to call it, it is the same. When you work from this place, only good can come. When you feel nervous and excited at the same time, that is healthy. There's a lot of anxiety and depression still circulating in your worlds. It is time to look at one another with a good heart, non-judgmental, to love one another, no matter what their colour, their background, or their financial background. Just love. Love and help those in need. You are doing so well, dear ones, and we are proud of you. Remember to flow, to release and surrender to the hierarchy of light, your guardians, your guides. They are there awaiting your assistance to give them permission. With your permission, they can then act on your behalf. You are never alone, dear ones, never alone. Remember that. Remember that the path home is full of love, full of joy and laughter. So do things that bring you these qualities. For you are spirit in a human body, in a human vessel on this earthly existence. So be mindful of what you put into your vessel. Eat good foods and have plenty of good liquids. For this vessel is to carry you the duration of your earthly lifetime. Spend time in nature. Enjoy music. Dance. Shine. Shine brightly, dear ones. Guide those that do not yet understand. Be in the moment. Be in the now. Look around you for the miracles and the animal medicine that is speaking to you, showing itself to you, guiding you and teaching you. Listen to the sound of the waves as they crack against the rocks. Feel the sand beneath your feet. The sun beating down its healing heat, or even the rain cleansing you, feeding your plants and flowers. Be grateful for all that you have and everything that has brought you to this place this day. This has made you who you are. It has given you strength, courage, determination, energy and internal power. Use this for the greater good, dear ones. Do not get roped into power, greed and control. See everyone for the good that they are. For when indeed you're a cliché, all you need is love. Honour our sisters and brothers in all corners of the earth. We are all one. Respect the insects as much as you do dogs and cats and horses. The winged ones carry so much knowledge and wisdom. Everything on earth has a purpose. Mother Earth needs us to send healing to her as much as we receive healing from her. We need to strike balance. Balance is key. Let's heal people from trauma of earthquakes, typhoons, of fires, of flooding. Let's project unconditional love out to the world. And as light workers of all different paths, when we unite, we are a force to be reckoned with. You have the power. Your intention has that will and power. You are important. Your time on earth is appreciated by us, the hierarchy of light. I shall talk again via this channel. I hope what I've said has resonated with you this day. I send love, joy, laughter and blessings out to all those that listen to this message. It has been an honour to speak with you this day. I shall now release the channel. So that is a live reading of Archangel Tzaphkiel. I hope what she has said has resonated with you in any way, some way. I will play it back myself later. As I said before, when I channel, I do not know what's been said. I am simply a vessel, a telephone wire for the hierarchy of light, or the being that I've invoked. If you wish to have a reading, do get in touch, and this will be shared on YouTube and on my pages later on today. Thank you, and blessings to you all.